Hey, what's going on, family? D-Dub 2.0. Headed to the park, getting ready to go running for the morning. It's 10 a.m. Most people at work, but thank God I am enjoying my life doing what I want to do. But man, I'm trying to make this video today talking about just things that we do as Americans, as black people, that other people don't do. You know, traveling outside the country, you get to see stuff that you don't get to see in your neighborhood a lot of times. And I noticed that when foreigners come to this country, they end up starting businesses. They end up starting businesses and they do business within their community, and their community supports them. But if you've ever been out the country, you know that most economies are not strong like the United States. So there, you can't just go and say, hey, I'm going looking for a job and fill out an application. Because if you don't know somebody who knows somebody, it's kind of impossible to get a job. But in other countries, people have small businesses. They'll be out on the corner selling just whatever. You might be selling some secondhand shoes, cooking food. So a lot of people, when they come here with that attitude. I'm not going to look for a job. I'm getting ready to create a job, doing something that I know how to do. A lot of times we don't know how to do nothing because we don't want to learn how to do nothing. We're too lazy to go out and get that knowledge. You know, I pride myself in being a jack of all trades, but a master of none of them. I've got my degree in biology and went to school for all that. Used my smarts and got out of the corporate world, stopped working and started working for myself. But it's a whole lot of stuff that I do that may not be considered professional, but it brings me money. It brings me money. You know, from buying and selling houses, I learned how to work on houses. Can pretty much do anything. I don't fool with electricity. Anything I can't see, you know, and it'll kill you, I don't want to mess with it. I do not want to mess with it. But foreigners come here and they bring that knowledge of whatever it is that they do, and they apply it, and they make a job out of it. And for some reason, we always go out looking for jobs, looking for somebody to hire us, as opposed to starting our own jobs. You know, I remember, and another thing that we do is we piggyback. If one person does something and is successful, all of us jump on the bandwagon and ride it out. And we can't all do the same thing. We can't all be rappers. We can't all be or own a hair care line. You know what I mean? We can't all have a t-shirt business. We got to start diversifying and doing something different. But more than that, we have to start creating our own sources of income and our own businesses. A small business is a small business. I don't care what it is. If you have a dry cleaning service, if you have a food establishment, you know, go through the proper protocols, the proper channels. Go get your food serving licenses. Go get whatever it is that'll make you legal so you can get to the next step. As opposed to steady working at the house. I don't know how many mechanics I know that work at their house. I don't know how many Hispanic mechanics that I know that went somewhere, got a garage or a little space, and are working in that. So we got to step up our game, man, and start doing something different, and learning from the people that we talk about. You know, look at them over there, they doing this and that, they just got here, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the government it may be easy for them to get funding, but it's still not impossible for you to do what you need to do to get to that next level. And you ain't always got to do something illegal to try to make it legal or turn it legal. You all know what I'm talking about. I ain't even got to mention it. So just something that was on my mind, man. People come here for more opportunity, but they don't necessarily come here looking for somebody to hire them. They come here and start their own gig and make it work. So if they can do it, you were born here. You know what I mean? So no excuses. No excuses.